When you went to gender studies class, did you get targeted at all? Like, did people like, if you try to say an opinion, would they be like, shut up, you cis, white, straight male? Kind of like, did you ever get any of that?
I never got the shut up before it. But I did get the, you know, your reality as a straight male is different than mine as a, you know, queer non-binary person. And, you know.
What college was this?
This is at DePaul University.
So a pretty nice private school, right?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on the post 9/11 GI Bill there, plus the Yellow Urban program, because the post 9/11 GI Bill wasn't enough to go to it. So it was a really nice.
So someone was there spending 40, 50K a year.
I think so. Yeah, right around 40.
But they were oppressed.
You know, I got nothing to say about that, man. I don't know.
Did you feel like you were an alien in another planet sometimes in those conversations?
Yeah, I did. And yeah, I remember that really well freshman year, just sitting in those classes. And I was just like, not necessarily biting my tongue, but just like fighting to understand. I was fighting to understand. That's what I was really doing, because I went from just a total opposite reality, you know, living with just like some of the straightest, like just most down the earth alpha males in a really confined area to fighting to understand what the 18-year-old, 19-year-old next to me was feeling and understanding. And I'm happy I went through that, because I am. And I understand at least a lot more of that culture than I ever would have if I wasn't. So
I guess what's probably really startling was you went from a place where masculinity was one of the highest virtues you could achieve to a place where masculinity was demonized.
Bingo. Yeah. I was one of two white straight men in the class. And
why were you in a gender studies class? It was just a gen ed you had to join, or did you just do it for like, hey, I want to know what this is about. This is intriguing to me.
The truth of that is that I would stay up till 2 a.m. when we were in South Korea on the DMZ, because I was about 3 months away from going to college, and I couldn't feel like farther away. And I would stay up till that time to talk to my advisors and stuff. So I was just one of the last ones to get all signed up and ready to sign up for classes. And by the time it was time for me to sign up for gen eds, I didn't have much to choose from, and I was just signing up for anything. I think I took a horror films class. I took a gender studies class. I took an arts class, you know, stuff like that. And
so you got the bottom, like the last remaining gen eds that you could choose, and is that kind of how you ended up in that spot?
Yeah, and they were weird times too. Like I had like 2 morning classes, you know, like 2 night classes. So my whole day I could never really have my whole day. But yeah, I just kind of I was fighting to just get in, period. I didn't care what classes I was going into. I just wanted to be in college and experience that part of life. So I was just desperate to get into college.
And how long did it take from starting college to dropping out of college?
3 years. Yeah.
Okay.
I was close to graduating.
You were close to the bitter end.
But I was doing YouTube the whole time I was in college.
Boom.
And that's what did it for me. Because when I got out of the military was the first time I logged back into my YouTube channel. And that's when I saw my Google AdSense. And I said, whoa, what the hell? Like,
so you made money that you didn't even know about.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I made videos. Nice. Yeah. I made videos when I was in high school. I think I started my channel in 2008. So I was 13. We would have been 13 at the time, I think. Mm-hmm. And I forgot about them. And a couple of them went viral of me working and stunting and wrenching on mini bikes, pocket bikes, that bike back there. And I didn't know that people were getting paid to do that. So when I got out and I logged into my YouTube and I was going to college and I saw a couple $100 in there, I was like, dude, what if like I started uploading videos again? So that's what I started doing on the weekends is I would travel to a couple rides and I would start riding again. And I really fell in love with riding again. And yeah, as that slowly built up, I think, sophomore year, I was seeing like a couple $100 a month. I think junior year, I was seeing like, okay, this could almost cover all my rent. And then junior year came and I was like, this could pay all my bills. And that's what I asked my mom. I was like, what do I do? Do I drop out of college and pursue this full time because you know how much you get out of it when you put every ounce of energy into it and not just half step it, what you get out of it. And that's what I did. That was really scary, but I dropped out of college as I started student teaching. I was going to be a PE teacher. So I was getting my teaching degree.